interesting dinner so far. Like, we make this fish dish every now and then with like Brussels sprouts and like cauliflower, and I'm slowly losing interest in that dish. Like, period. Like, I look at it and I just think that's disgusting. I'm not gonna eat that.
Oh man, sorry, dude. Sorry dinner wasn't cracked tonight.
Yeah, no, dinner was trash. I pretty much like feasted a bunch of like truffle oil kettle chips to give me something to keep going.
No, for sure. I've got a beer.
I got gin.
Nice, nice.
What kind of beer you got?
Miller Lite.
Yeah, I turned you on to the Church of Miller Lite, huh?
Well, yeah, I bought a 30 pack because I was running out of beer. Because what happened? Okay, so like, it wasn't just me that was drinking all the beer you guys got me. I brought that over to functions with this band Voodoo Caravan. We were having post games,
Yeah.
and so I was spreading the beer out and stuff. And so that's how I drank all. That's how the beer is almost all gone. I'm down to just my Modelo's I bought.
Holy shit!
And the Miller Lights, of course. I've got like, this is my. There's 28 left in the fridge after I drank this one.
Huh. Oh, you're already okay. You're already on the sauce. Nice. I respect that.
No, for sure. Of course I am.
Sorry, I had to postpone the podcast to like 30 minutes later.
Oh, actually, no, I have 27 left in the fridge. But no worries, dude. It happens.
Yeah. Well, I hope that doesn't fuck up your schedule because I know you're a busy man. You got shit going on in your life.
I'm not really tripping tonight. My buddy's going to come over whenever he's done with his thing, which is usually around 9 anyway, so it's like no biggie. What's been going on in the world this week? What's been going on? Are we recording, by the way?
Yeah, we're recording, man. Yeah.
Oh, snap. Welcome to the 9 to 5, boys. Hello, everybody. It is your boys.
Finger must have slipped.
I guess so, man. Or maybe, I'm not going to go there. We're only a minute in. We got to wait for the curse words and the jokes. No, so...
there was a story out of Germany where they found a 3,000-year-old sword buried in the ground.
That's some King Arthur level kind of thing, man.
Yeah, no, and the sword is beautiful too. Like, it's fucking emerald green. It's fucking nice.
That's kind of crazy, dude. That goes hard.
Dude, that's like a level 15, quest item in fucking D&D, man.
No, for real. And it's just some dudes digging in Berlin or in Germany who found it?
Yeah, they, God, I don't remember which part of Germany. They just said Germany, so yeah, could be anywhere.
Yeah, it literally could be anywhere that's within Germany at least. But
yeah.
What else happened?
There was a weird scandal out of Harvard University.
What was the scandal?
The scandal was apparently people whose bodies were getting donated to science because you can have that as an option on your driver's license. Like, I want my body donated to science.
That's what you decided?
No, that's... Well, I think that's... I think that might be
that's just an option.
Yeah, I don't know if I decided
saying it's an option. I mean, I'm an organ donor, so like I hope my shit's... I think I checked out the box where it's like, in the event I die, any functional organs will go to somebody who needs it. I'm dead. I'm not going to use them. So
that might be what it is. I don't know if it's like on your driver's license you can donate your body to science, or if it's just like in filling out medical information. Period. I don't know, but
it could be the medical component. It could be both, but I don't know the legality. Answer in the comments if you know. Any lawyers.
Anyways, you're probably right. It's probably in the medical field that you answer these questions. But anyway, people whose bodies were donated to science for, medical research and teaching in Harvard University, as you do, that's totally normal. They were apparently getting sold on the black market to like weirdos for like up to like, thousands of dollars. Like, there was someone who paid, I think, like close to $30,000 for a corpse.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty insane. I was hearing about, speaking of the black market and selling bodies, slavery's apparently made a big comeback in the modern day, and it's estimated that there's 30 million slaves on Earth right now, more than there ever have been in history. And you can get one for as cheap as $90,000.
What the fuck? Jesus, man, why?
There's a lot of money to be made in humans. I mean, capitalism is built on the suffering of human beings, dude.
Yeah, but at least America, like, they were subtle about it for a while. I mean, the veil's getting, like, pulled off by now, but, like, come on, like, seriously? You just gotta outright be like, yeah, fucking buy and sell human beings. Jesus.
Human trafficking is like a real thing, dude. Anyway, pretty intense. Is it just straight gin that you're drinking?
Gin with, ice, so yeah.
Oh, on the rocks, okay. I mean...
Yeah.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I don't know if I would be able to do that. I'm not much of a hard liquor guy, like drinking it straight. I usually like to mix it in a cocktail over the chaser. So like, oh my god, yeah, it was actually really cool. I have this bracelet. So this last Thursday, we keep switching topics. So I went out to Broncos for like they had their last. They call it Thistle Thursday, which I don't really know why. But anyway,
You never
um,
bothered to ask.
no, well I didn't. I could ask honestly. I know the owner, but like I also don't care to ask. Um, it was a cool night. Um, Um, so that was the last night of the school year because the students are now finished with their finals and stuff. So they were giving out Jägermeister T-shirts and Jägermeister bracelets.
Bro!
So I have a bracelet. It's sweet. It's cool as fuck. The shirt is actually really cool too because it's a rainbow flag behind the logo.
Oh, that's awesome.
Good
I
as
love
fuck.
that.
Sweet. It's a
Mhm.
little small on me. That's why I'm not wearing it. But it's gonna encourage me to lose some weight. Maybe that'll be good.
Yeah.
Um, but then so that was really fun. So Thursday, yeah, well, it was really, so Nate was like drunk to the function already. Speaking of drunk to the function, last night was also a night, not for me, but for a friend of ours. I don't have to tell that story. It's enough.
Yeah, you
They
probably
were
don't
they
have
were
to. Don't
just
call them out on this fucking
well, they
podcast.
were drunk to the movie theater. We were going to see a movie, and when we picked them up, they were already very drunk, and then eventually there was the after result of that, and they had to be driven home, picked up by somebody else while we tried to finish the movie.
Jesus, man. Okay, like what movie were you going to see,
Little
anyways?
Mermaid.
Are you? Oh my
Well,
god.
this person had been day drinking. So anyway, um, so I mean, no slight on them. We've all been there. I've been there. Nate was there the other night. He was not doing so well. He was very drunk, but it was very funny. So we're at the bar and we ordered like a round of 4 shots for 4 people, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
back to where we were standing, but the other two guys are gone. Jack and Tyler have gone off, and so me and Nate are like, if they're not back in 2 minutes, we're taking these. We're taking all of these, and we're like, okay. I was watching the clock religiously, and then I was like, it's been 2 minutes, and he's like, ah, and then we like take him, and that was like not a great idea, but it worked out, and then we went to another bar nearby, a little bit up the street, and a bartender who shall not be named, keep their identity safe.
Yeah.
They gave us free Jello shots, so that was sweet. For free Jello shots.
Well, whoever they are a fucking king.
They're a legend, dude. They're a legend. Absolute legend. And yeah, and then we finished off the night with at the bars at least we got PBRs.
I turned you on to that too, didn't I?
Well, what turned me onto it was like at the bar. So there's the cheapest beers are like the Bud Light, Coors Light, PBR, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Those $5 a bottle. So the Bud Light came in a 12 fluid ounce. That was the first one I ordered. But then I saw people drinking the PBRs, and I'm like, oh, those are like a pint in like a tall boy can. I want one of
Yeah.
those. And so I just switched to PBR for the rest of the night because you get more beer for your buck.
Also, it's better tasting. Like it actually tastes like a genuine lager.
I didn't really know. It's a little bit lighter than Bud, I guess, if that's possible.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I got from it. But I shouldn't be judging. I'm drinking Miller Lite right now.
Okay, look, again, this goes back to our conversation about cheap beer. Like, if you are out there and you are a baller on a budget, okay, and you want to get, like, good, cheap beer at a very good price, Miller Lite and PBR is, like, your best options. Because even though you can taste that they're cheap, they still at least put in the effort to make it taste like beer. Like, it actually tastes like what a genuine lager or Pilsner, like, ale should taste like.
No, for sure. That makes sense. I mean, yeah, it's got flavor for sure.
Yeah.
So that was that, and then we went back to my place, quickly back to Cooler of the Modelo's. People drank half that, so like a pack 12, they drank 6, and then I came back home. I got back home at like near 2:30, but then I didn't go to bed till like 3:30. Mind you, this was on a Thursday night. I had work the next morning, and so I didn't get up till 7:30, and I was kind of just coasting through my day, managing it, and yeah, and then the next night it was. I guess we'd all gone so hard Thursday night. Like I counted, like I had like 12 drinks.
Jesus.
Pretty sure. So that we didn't even drink that much Friday night. It was a Friday night. Like, come on. But that was cool. And then I mean, what else happened this week? Tuesday, I spent it with my lady and her parents. We were doing like an early Father's Day celebration because her parents went to Hawaii. They're still there as of recording this, which is really cool. They just did it like on a whim too, so like good for them.
Yeah. So wait, how did you celebrate like Father's Day with them if they're in Hawaii? Like.
Well, it was on Tuesday we celebrated.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so we did like an early celebration, and that was cool. They cooked it. They cooked tacos. I had some margarita. I drank pretty much every day this week, like a degenerate. Good for me.
I mean, hey, dude, if it's any comfort, I nursed a hangover yesterday from celebrating Father's Day because I had, ironically enough, gin and then wine in between, so...
You're not a father. Why are you getting drunk?
I was getting drunk with our father after I gave him his most beautiful gift that I've ever given him.
Oh, yeah, the Cretan shirt. I saw that shit. That was dope.
It was tight.
He's getting some stuff in the mail, too, from me. It's coming. And I got a card for him, too, that he's going to pick up when he comes up here next week. Or this week.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, I literally nursed like a mild hangover I had from that with a protein shake that I made from three bananas, 3 scoops of protein powder, freshly made coffee that I let sit and cool, a little bit of water, and then some ice.
Nice.
It was actually pretty fucking tasty. Like, it actually works.
Nice. Hell yeah. I often just find I just sit them out when I get hungover because I had a really bad one a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think I was talking about it on this podcast. I didn't get cured until like 1 p.m. And it was a funny shift. I woke up drunk at 10 a.m. and then it kicked in at 11. I rode that wave. And then it finally was like 1 o'clock. I was like, all right, we got something in the stomach. We're good.
Well, see, I figured that an easy way to get over that is like plenty of potassium to ease the stomach.
Because you're probably lacking in that. You're probably lacking in a lot of nutrients, I think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no.
Because your body's like pretty much trying to fight off infection. It's like a poison, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's good to start off with like good health foods and whatnot, and like just something that you know is going to go down, like fluids and whatnot. So like a protein shake of some kind, make it however the fuck you want, and then maybe by like 1 p.m. you get some like fatty food in you, so that way it replaces everything you lost the night before.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Because for some reason, like, I crave, like, a good, greasy fucking burrito or, like, a burger when I'm, like, hungover by, like, 1 p.m.
Oh, you know what's, like, a really good hangover cure, too, is pho.
Pho. Good to know.
Well, I'm sure there's not a lot of great options where you live, but...
I mean, we have Ab Bites. It's actually quite good.
Oh, nice. My buddy and I think it was, like, we got really drunk for New Year's. Might have been New Year's, because they were the only thing open New Year's Day. But also we love that spot. So we went to this pho place that's down the street from him. And that helped out a lot. It was really good.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, too many times I've spent hungover. That's why, like... And Sunday night was, like, a good reminder of, like, when I drink now, I try to just stay buzzed, not drunk. Because, like, I know the after effect. It really throws you off. And, God, I was, like... I did okay on Friday, and I managed, but, man, I was just not feeling it. For the morning, but then by the afternoon, I was like, okay.
Well, no, that's where you gotta like find the right limit of like you're feeling great, you're feeling the best you possibly can the night before, but don't overdo it so you don't pay for it in the morning. That's
that's the hard thing with like with when we go out because like when we like to go hard, when people like to go hard, they like to do shots, and shots are really the only invention of shots is to get you drunk faster because it's just a little bit amount of a liquid, but like a lot of drink, like. This beer is equivalent to 1 shot. You know what I mean? It's like that's the amount of alcohol that's... And I always try to help visualize that for my friends so they can track like how much they've had to drink. Because like, 6 shots equals 6 drinks. And like if you have that within like 2 hours, you're gonna feel that in like up to 4. It's like or up to 3. You're gonna feel all of that. So it's like it's really horrendous.
Yeah, no, that's why like if I do like 2, maybe 3 glasses like bourbon whiskey one evening, that's it. Like I'm going to bed, fucking, I'm done. If I do like 8 beers throughout the period of a day, my 9th beer, I'm like going to bed.
No, for sure, day drinking. Like I stick to beer. You don't want to do like liquor. In the night, if you're trying to have fun, maybe like two cocktails. And if you're trying to be a little fancy, like usually I do it to impress my lady, it's like you crack open a bottle of wine, and that's it.
Yeah,
Drinking is so ingrained in our culture.
it
It's
is.
really interesting.
And honestly, if you're going out day drinking, like maybe if you've had like 5 beers and like you want to call it a night, you fucking make yourself a Boilermaker or something along those lines, and then you just go to fucking bed.
Yeah, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But I was talking to my friend Jack about this. I think humans love getting addicted to stuff because we love just satiating reality. Like we all just try
Yeah.
to find some fix. Some people like, you know, choose that in drugs. Some people choose that in gambling, or they choose it in eating, or in religion. You know, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Right.
Fucking Kanye, he literally like went on his anti-Semitic rants because like he traded out his crippling porn addiction for religion.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no, like there was some
What?
people who worked at his Yeezy shoe company,
Uh,
and they came out and said like, yeah, this dude was watching hardcore porn on the job. Like he was showing people hardcore pornography. He was like literally saying like shit like, "Oh, I want y'all to make a shoe that you could literally fuck." Like,
that's crazy.
yeah, but then like at some point he traded it out for Christianity. He basically traded out like one addicting like trait for another, and he just went wholehearted and ham in it. Hence some of his like other ramblings before the whole anti-Semitic thing going on. So
I think that I think there's a lot of comfort that can be found in religion, right? I don't mean to dog on it in any way,
yeah,
but the way
no,
he used
same.
it, the way he used it, obviously, we don't condone. You know, that's the old saying of like, ain't no hate like a Christian's love, right? But
Yeah, no. If anyone thinks I'm anti-religious, like one of my favorite comic book characters and one of the most best adaptations of that character is Daredevil, and he is a good Catholic boy.
he is a good Catholic boy.
Yeah. In fact, the promotional art for the TV series is straight out of religious art. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, it's directly referenced.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think like I'm very much of the opinion of, you know, I try to come from a non-judgmental perspective, and that's very important in the line of work I do. And I can't really judge, right? I indulge in a lot of things, obviously, as I've talked about. But so I'm just like whatever helps you, man. Whatever helps you get through it. And it's yeah. So I mean, if you're as long as you're cool about stuff, man, whatever you find value in, right? Like I was talking to my lady about this, is like astrology is like, I know that a lot of people find comfort in it, and there's a point to it, and there's a meaning that they extrapolate from it. Am I gonna think it's bad shit? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But if it's what's gonna help you like sleep at night, more power to you, man. Just don't shove it down my throat, man.
Yeah, no, that's true. Sorry, I'm like looking up something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like on the subject of religion, one of my favorite songs by the heavy metal band Ghost is I might be pronouncing this incorrectly, but it's Sirik. It's like another meaning of saying church. And the song itself is basically about like someone like who's broken inside, and their preacher is telling them is like, yeah, I know you think you're broken inside, but you're really not. Like you can find peace in yourself. That you are not broken. You can find love and whatnot.
Yeah, we're all just looking for. Oh my god, dude! You know what? I gotta talk about on. It was yesterday. My lady and I went to go see that new Disney movie Elemental, which honestly, highly recommend to everybody watching. It's a great movie, really, really fun, really, really just heartfelt. Um, it did terrible at the box office, but I think that's also like I think it had really piss poor advertising.
Yeah, that's usually the case.
I saw like the one teaser trailer and it was like awesome, and I didn't see anything else, which it kind of works for me because I like to go into shit blind, and I really think you should go into this one not knowing too much. But it's really cute, and there's this line that's like that went really fucking hard. It was like one character said, "You gave me something most people search for their entire lives." And he was like referring to like love and stuff, and I was like, "Bro, it's fucking heavy, man."
Bro, damn.
They dropped that shit in a kids movie. In a kids movie, they dropped that line. It was crazy. I was nearly bawling, dude. But no, great movie. Definitely check it out. But like at the end, so my point is like at the end of all this, right?
Yeah.
We're all just trying to look for love. We're looking for connection. We're looking for purpose. And we find that I think we find that most other people. You know what I mean? That's why we build social connections. That's why we are truly social creatures. You know, and like we need that with everybody. That's why we. That's why people pursue monogamous relationships. You're trying to spend your life with somebody and share it and care for something and build something. You know, and like something that holds value for you. And it's important. It's important to have that, and that's why like there was a big I saw a report about like a loneliness epidemic going on, um, and that's dangerous, man. It's not healthy.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, so at the end of the day, we're all just trying to look for some peace of mind, and we're looking to love and to be loved. You know,
No, that's
um,
true. 100%.
yeah, that's all we need to do. We just need to do more of that, and it's just really interesting that we have a very troublesome time doing that. But you know, when we're quick to anger, we're slow to understanding, I guess.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some positives in the news. There's been Oh yeah, so a woman walking the beaches in California stumbled upon a mastodon tooth,
Huh.
which is crazy.
That's fucking wild, man. Jesus. Like, I think I read somewhere in the news that there was this hoarder who was like having his house cleared and whatnot. This was like after his death and whatnot, but apparently he had 1 million pennies.
Wait, 1 million pennies?
1 million pennies, yes.
How much does it even equal out to? If 100 pennies is $1,
I think that's like $10,000.
a million, you said?
A million, yeah.
Yeah, good math. That was $10,000. You just take the two zeros off. I'm fucking stupid. So
But
anyway, yeah.
it could vary because there is that very rare penny that has like a special stamp and whatnot, and it's made of like 100% copper. If you have that in that collection, that penny alone is worth $800,000. Yeah.
That one penny is worth more than the value of all the other million pennies he has.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. He should make sure to dig through that shit, sort through that shit.
But that's the problem, though. Like, if you gotta dig through all those pennies to find possibly that one penny that's in there, like if
Hey,
you had,
1 in a million is a it's a pretty harsh chance, but you have that chance. You know what I mean?
you have that chance, but like if you were to count every single fucking penny, like that takes not months, that takes years.
it does, yeah.
Yeah, like even if you had a bunch of people working around the clock just to find this one fucking penny, like you're gonna have to pay them because there's no fucking way you're gonna get someone to volunteer to find a fucking penny for you that's worth $800,000 if they're not gonna get a portion of the money.
Well, no, for sure, you have to.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
In this modern world that we live in, it is a grind set mindset.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah.
So Taco Bell is also testing a new vegan crunch wrap, but only at like an LA location.
I feel like they waited a little too long to get into the whole like Impossible Meat game, so like that makes me like question what the actual fuck is in that crunch wrap.
Well, it's just beef, right? I mean,
If it's imitation beef from Taco Bell, that is a Lovecraftian nightmare. I'm not fucking eating that.
well, yeah, the wings they put out sucked. But
That is-
why do wings?
That is gonna fucking infect me like it's some shit from the back rooms. I swear to fucking God.
It might actually be pretty bussin'. I wonder, doesn't Burger King have Impossible Meat, and doesn't like KFC now have Beyond Meat?
Yeah, but like the joke with Burger King Impossible Meat was that it is like so jacked up with estrogen it was gonna turn you into a woman as soon as you like eat one. But yeah.
Oh yeah, Soy Boy. Yeah.
And wait, did you say Jack in the Box or McDonald's has one?
No, KFC has Beyond Meat.
Oh yeah, okay. Like I saw the cut through section of that, and that looks literally like that disgusting paste from that one episode of Teen Titans. You know the one.
Oh, gross. Oh,
Yeah.
I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
Or even that one SpongeBob episode. It looks literally exactly like that, just better formed. But it's like
Oh yeah, the SpongeBob episode. Oh god.
same like color though. It was like weird. It was like what?
Yeah, that doesn't sound appealing.
No, like if anyone that got it right, it's definitely Carl's Jr. and Burger King, but barely. And also, if you're going to either one of those locations to get Impossible Meat options, I have news for you. You are clinically insane.
I like the beer crack with the cracking open the can. That was
Yeah.
good. That was good timing. Yeah, like I was talking to my lady about this. Carl's Jr. is like way too expensive and does not at all reflect the quality of the food you're getting. Like maybe the chicken, like because it's fried and always fresh, but like
Yeah. No,
yeah, that's it. The meat is like I can't remember the last time I enjoyed. I remember I used to slap those fucking uh double Western bacon cheeseburgers, dude.
yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was my shit. And now sucks.
Dude, part of me wants to go to Jack in the Box now for that fucking Snoop Dogg munchie meal because it has a fucking hot dog in there.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I don't know if I want a Jack in the Box hot dog though. I'll tell you the truth, man. I wonder they throw that on the grill. I wonder, man. I wonder if that's any good.
I feel like Jack in the Box hot dog is like on point with like Impossible Meat from Taco Bell. It's like something you shouldn't eat and probably will give you a horrendous disease that will turn you into a Lovecraftian nightmare.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mentioned the backrooms earlier, and I saw actually a video that broke down like why people might actually have like a unique interest in that analog horror story.
What is that?
The main reason why is because a genre of horror that we enjoy is the uncanny valley, the kind of individual that like looks human enough, but when you really get up close and really examine them, then it's like you see the true horror and the like, just inhumanity of it.
Hmm.
Whereas the Backrooms explores the idea of the uncanny valley in a semi-familiar environment, not an entity, but an actual like environment, a space that you take up in.
Hmm.
And that's a truly fascinating thought because I didn't think about that. Like, you see a lot of these like horror monsters and whatnot where it's a physical, just individual thing that's just truly terrifying. Whereas, like, if you're truly alone in an environment that feels somewhat familiar, until you really stare at it long enough, then you're like, oh god, this is way more terrifying.
Well, it's that idea of the twist of nostalgia, right? Because like familiarity is a nostalgia for us, and it's like a comfort for us, you know.
Yeah.
And if you twist that image in some way, it really makes for good horror. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
That's why a lot of modern horror moves away from the slasher genre, like Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, and stuff like that. Where, yeah, I know there's different subgenres for like horror and whatnot, but like for the most part, those movies did dominate the market in terms of horror, with like a killer running around, killing teens who deserve to get twatted and whatnot for
Well, it
various
was like
reasons.
they were terrorizing like homes and stuff, like suburban homes, and so like that's a twisting of nostalgia for us, of comfort for us. You know, it's the American, good old American values of like the suburban neighborhood. You know.
Yeah, exactly. But then like more modern horror takes something that's familiar that should feel safe to you, like your family or your home, and truly invert it. Make it feel like it's something that you should be able to escape to feel safe, but you can't. You truly can't.
And that's kind of like what Us did, I think. And that's what it was so chilling about it. I really want to watch that one again. That was a good
Yeah.
ass movie. And Lupita Nyong'o, dude, fucking great in it.
I still love that
Yeah.
one interview with Jordan Peele because he mentioned how she was so in depth in playing the character. He would literally go into her dressing room and it's fucking pitch black, and she's got the full fucking look on and just looking at him in a corner. I'm just like, even if you know that this wasn't like for a movie, that would just scare you shitless. Like,
No, absolutely. That's horrendous, man.
I
Can't
know.
imagine.
God, that is a good movie. I know I've seen Nope recently, but I really do want to see that again because that is a good fucking movie.
Well, Nope is also you can't get enough of Jordan Peele, dude.
Yeah, like he's made 3 stellar films that have such great social commentary and such master class like horror and suspense. It's so good.
Great direction. I loved watching Us in the theaters. I was like on the edge of my and the twist at the end, bro. Oh my god, crazy. And it was cool because I was at the boardwalk last Sunday, and not this last Sunday, but the Sunday before. And so they filmed Us there, which is sweet. So I definitely need to check it out again. See if I can
Yeah.
recognize some spots from the boardwalk.
That'd be pretty sick. I haven't watched a whole lot of movies recently. The last movie I watched was Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And then, I think Lawless at some point. I saw that. Yeah.
You mean Across the Spider Verse?
Across the Spider-Verse, my bad. Across the Spider-Verse.
We saw, so there was a special showing this week of the Studio Ghibli movie Kiki's Delivery Service, which I'd never seen before, but it was really fun and cute. I think it's just a really good comfort movie. It just kind of like follows a witch and her like little adventure and stuff, and her doing her thing. It's cool. I definitely want to watch it again. We're planning to go see a lot of those Studio Ghiblis in the movie theater. So the next one I think is Castle in the Sky, if I remember correctly. Actually, I have the list somewhere. But yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, I should watch more of those. I've seen the classic Spirited Away, obviously, and then Ponyo, and then fucking what is it? One I do have to see is definitely My Neighbor Totoro, but that's only because of this little cute story with Guillermo del Toro.
Mm.
So I guess he was doing like a movie or something, and like this small like Asian actress, she was in the movie, and she couldn't pronounce his name correctly, so she would just call him Totoro because he's a big fluffy man. Yeah, and I'm just like, that's fucking adorable. God damn it, I love it.
That's rad. I love Guillermo del Toro. He's just a sweet guy trying to make movies. You know, he's just like, he loves the art, and he's just like, he's very dedicated. He's a cute little nerd, dude. I love the guy.
And even if his movies like aren't like the best, they still have some like incredible themes going on and whatnot, and amazing practical effects.
Yeah, the practical effects are off the chain. His direction's very good. The storytelling's really interesting. I really liked Pan's Labyrinth, and The Shape of Water. It got weird there, but it was also like, it was cool. It was overall just like a good, enjoyable movie to watch. Michael Shannon is insane in that movie. He's fucking unhinged, but I love to see it.
God, I still forget that he's in the movie Kangaroo Jack. That's fucking weird to me.
Oh yeah, he is in that movie. And then what's the other guy's name? Anthony something?
Oh God.
It's gonna bother me that I don't remember this, and I'm sorry.
I know. Oh God.
I'm gonna look it up. But
is it Anthony Anderson? I feel like that's got to be it. It's like the whitest sounding name.
Yeah, Anthony Anderson. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it is the whitest name I've ever heard.
And Christopher Walken's also in it.
Yeah, that's also weird. I'm like, what? Like, you got Michael Shannon and Christopher Walken in a movie with a talking kangaroo. Like,
and he only talks like in the dream sequence and at the end.
That's true. Yeah, the rest of the time he's just running in a fucking red sweatshirt.
He's just a little kangaroo hopping around, dude. Having a good time.
No, part of me wants to see that new Flash movie, but only because I've heard pretty damn good things about it. I'm not going to support it for Ezra Miller, obviously. No.
I'm going to wait for it to come on streaming. I'm not going to go see it in the fucking theater.
Oh, same, honestly. Like, I'll watch it on streaming, and I'll only be there for the Tomboy Supergirl and Michael Keaton as Batman.
Yeah, no, for real. I'm excited for that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just a weird... Like, how could they have possibly thought that was, like, going to be good optics in any way? Because, like... And Ezra Miller was just, like, on their bullshit. And then they were, like, on the red carpet recently, made their first public appearance, and it's just, like, why?
Yeah, but you could tell he was on the fucking Xanax. Like, he was tranked the fuck out because they didn't know if he was going to start some shit on the red carpet.
Yeah, they could have, you know?
They could have. They very well could have. Also, I'm kind of curious to see how the movie plays out. I certainly want to see them like have like a universe like destroying, thing going on just at the very end of the movie, and it just completely obliterates the previous DC cinematic universe just for James Gunn to step in and start his own fucking new one.
Could be, man.
Because knowing Warner Brothers, they're gonna do that shit. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones.
They should have just recast the Flash as Grant Gustin. That would have worked out fine.
I think so, but I feel like for more of a seamless transition, it would have made sense to cast someone who's closely similar to Ezra Miller in terms of looks and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's just me. Like, just a smooth transition,
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Not abrupt, like Ezra made it abrupt, with their actions of hurting people in Hawaii.
Yeah, or choking a woman in Iceland, or starting his own cult in Vermont. Yeah.
Off the fucking chain!
He did the fucking Charles Manson speed run, I swear to Christ.
Yeah, we don't support their actions, but we do kind of like, they got Moxie.
Yeah. Jesus.
No, it was
Uh,
bad. It was all awful. They're awful, and don't go see the Flash. Let it have shitty box office, and then just stream the fuck out of it.
yeah, exactly. Wasn't there like a tweet from Tommy Wiseau himself where he was doing a screening for The Room or something, and he's like, "Hey, can you help beat the box office for The Room over The Flash?"
That actually, yeah, he was trolling on it. That's actually funny because he does yearly screenings, I think.
Yeah,
And it's this time of year he's doing the screening, so he's like, "Hey, go get the tickets so we can like beat the box office." That's fucking. I might even just do that, see if it's playing nearby.
That would be so funny. It'd be like the fucking going to, see the Minions, in a full on like nice suit and whatnot, or going to see Barbie and then like Oppenheimer, both on the same day.
Oh well, yeah, I'm doing the double feature Oppenheimer Barbie. Like, there's no doubt about that. This
Same.
weekend, on Sunday, I'm gonna do a double feature of that new Wes Anderson movie. I've been hearing it's got shit reviews though from the critics.
Oh, Asteroid City?
Yeah,
See, that's unfortunate because that looks like the most Wes Anderson movie that Wes Anderson ever Wes Anderson.
it does look very Wes Anderson.
Yeah. Like it's literally him just with free reign and like probably like $65 million.
My favorite film of his has to be The Grand Budapest Hotel. I love the relationship that Zero and Monsieur Gustave like build, and like it's so, man, it's like it's bringing me like it's getting tears. It's getting me choked up now, dude. Like thinking about it.
I feel like it's because that movie is like the most consumable like Wes Anderson movie for like general audiences. That and Moonrise Kingdom, honestly, in my
I've
opinion.
not seen Moonrise Kingdom yet. Fantastic Mr. Fox is also good. It's also very
Yeah.
weird, but it's very good.
Yeah, that is true. It's a stellar cast in literally every single movie he makes.
Yeah, phenomenal. Crazy. Yeah, what other movies are coming out recently?
It's been a slow year, I think, for movies. I know the new Mission Impossible is coming out at some point, and there's a whole slew of problems with that, with Oppenheimer and Barbie too. So
Wait, does it release like a weekend before, or like?
Tom Cruise is trying to get it released around the same time those movies are coming out, and he wants to, get some IMAX theaters to, play Mission Impossible instead of Oppenheimer.
Oh, that's hard. That's a hard sell, buddy. You might just want to wait, man. Let yours hype up on its own, man. It's not gonna like. There's not gonna be any hype left when yours like it's already like the internet has memed it's Barbie versus Oppenheimer. That's hilarious, and like it's gonna work out.
Yeah.
But you squeezing into that mix at the last minute, it comes out in a month, dude. Fuck off.
Yeah, just give Barbie and Oppenheimer its moment in the sun, okay? Everyone needs it, okay? No one needs another Mission Impossible film. If anything, Tom Cruise is going to hate me for this, and he probably will kill me, but Mission Impossible is just basically Fast and Furious for people who are intelligent. That's just how it is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't say Fast and Furious viewers are dumb. They're just kind of like they're the moviegoers who just want to be entertained, and they don't really care. They know and they also know what they're getting into. And Mission Impossible, yeah, it's got a little more plot to it, I feel. But I haven't seen all the Mission Impossibles either. I've only seen like the first one, the fifth one. Was Fallout the seventh?
I believe so.
See, I skipped the sixth one. It's like I don't even know.
To reiterate on my statement, Fast and Furious is just one of those movies where you kind of just like let go and have some fun. You don't have to think about it. You just follow the loose plot along and then just have some like fun and whatnot. Jason Momoa fucking knew that, and he had like the most Joker-esque performance of a villain I've ever seen. Like, honestly, and like Mission Impossible is just one of those like thinking piece movies that has just enough dumb action to like tickle your brain around every convoluted plot thread they got going on, all the betrayal and espionage and everything. Like, yeah, that's just how it is.
No, totally.
Yeah, they're just enough like carefree action away from being just another Fast and Furious movie. That's just basically how it is.
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely, yeah. Yeah. I don't really care for either franchise.
Give me Oppenheimer. Give me Barbie.
Give me Oppenheimer and Barbie. I need those two original films that are going to be fantastic. Well, I mean, I guess Barbie's not original, but I'm actually really excited because I've never seen the second trailer for it. I saw it in theaters yesterday, and I'm actually really excited for what they're doing with it. I think the plot they're running with really works for it. You know,
I think so. Yeah. And honestly,
and
as soon as
I
I
think
saw a trailer for Oppenheimer, I was like, dude, this movie's gonna be fucking intense. I can feel it.
no, I'm excited, dude. Oppenheimer's going to be sweet, and I mean, Nolan really does wrong. I mean, Tenet was confusing, but it was still well done.
True, but with the complaints about the sound editing on that one, I'm kind of worried about Oppenheimer having the same problem. But I certainly hope that he's like, okay, we're gonna make the dialogue actually clear enough for everyone to hear, and then when the booms go off, like it's gonna be intense, but not over the top, where you feel like you're at a, you know, hardcore punk concert or something.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sound mixing or the sound balance for Tenet was really bad because like I remember watching it in theaters and I couldn't understand. And if I could understand what the characters were saying, it would help me understand the plot better, maybe. And like, but I didn't fucking hear that, and then everything else was so loud, and I was like, all right, whatever. So yeah, I could see that. I see the point in that. That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a artistic choice to like go coincide with the whole like fucking around of time, and they needed like an audio like equivalent to like get you in that mindset. But
Hmm.
I don't know, it just made things way more confusing than it had to be.
No, awfully confusing. It was just annoying.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then yeah, there's not a lot of movies coming out in recent. There was a horror movie, The Boogeyman, that came out, but it got poor reviews, so me and my lady didn't decide to see it.
Yeah, I got mixed reviews for sure. Like the consensus was it started off strong with something interesting and unique, and then like it kind of fell back on like old tropes, so it kind of ruined like the third act. That's what I've heard.
Hmm.
However, the lead, stars of the movie did a fantastic job, I've heard. So if you go into the movie thinking the ending's gonna be shit, but you can at least hope for the first two acts thinking they're awesome, then you're gonna
Hmm.
have a good time. But if you just expect the whole thing's gonna be great, you're in for a bad time.
No, absolutely, yeah. For sure. I want to see that new movie, The Blackening. That looks really funny.
Dude, as much as I dog on people for like, Fast and Furious and whatnot, I will watch that because it's just so fucking silly and funny.
Yeah, it's silly, it's dumb horror. It's all about race jokes and stuff, and that'll be funny. And then I mean, yeah, what else is there coming out? There's yeah, it feels like there's so many movies and I can't keep track.
Well, I know there's that new Marvels movie coming out by Marvel Studios. That doesn't get confusing at all.
Oh, you mean oh yeah, with all the Miss
Yeah,
Marvels, right? So
yeah.
Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, and um, whoever the other one is, and then but she was from WandaVision, so she's like important.
Yeah,
I'm
Monica Rambeau.
Monica Rambeau, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going into that shit cautiously optimistic, because like okay, here's the funny thing. So I didn't, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for this. I didn't like Captain Marvel because it was just very boring. She had no. I didn't feel like I had any emotional stakes. I just didn't care. I liked Miss Marvel. I liked the little girl from the show. I thought the show was cute and fun and interesting, and um, she was just really likable. I really liked what they did with it.
Yeah.
And then I liked Rambo. Rambo was cool in WandaVision. You know, she was interesting. She was trying to be sympathetic. And then she's also apparently this week too. Secret Invasion drops on Disney Plus. I haven't even been keeping up with that.
Wait, is it a TV show or a movie?
I think it's a TV show, isn't it?
Oh, interesting. Thinking.
It's a miniseries. It's a miniseries.
Oh, it is a miniseries. Okay, because
I don't know. Again, I go into it cautiously optimistic. I hope it improves upon the first one, but we'll see.
I mean, yeah,
Hard
we
to
shall
say.
see.
But
In the world of TV, though, I finally got our sister to start watching season 4 of Stranger Things because for some reason she kept putting that off.
No, for sure. Yeah, oh yeah, that was the most recent one, right?
It was, yeah.
The
It is,
two-parter.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my
Pretty good.
god, that season was like I forgot about that. That was like crazy good because it. What I really appreciated about it was so much story going on and so much separately, but then it all weaved together really well, and it always felt like we were never stuck on one story at a time
Yeah.
for too much of a time, right? It would like it'd be developing out, the Russian prison story, or the Helping 11 story, or the what was the other one? It was Nancy and oh, it was them going into the Upside Down. That's right.
Yeah, yeah. No, honestly,
Man, that's
like,
crazy.
I'm probably gonna like see this whole season again and think to myself, like, shit, maybe some of the actors are right. Like, fucking start killing off some characters. We got too many characters in this series.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot, but like I love so many of them, and I was sad to see Eddie go. But
Yeah, that is true.
but yeah, no, yeah, I'll need to rewatch this season so I can get some more context before season. When does season 5 drop? Isn't that
I want
I
to
don't know.
say pretty soon. Like the fact that they've kept it under wraps for this long, like it's only a matter of time before they release it. It's only a
Hmm.
matter of time. But God, what else in TV? Yeah, I don't know. I've just been mostly watching TV with the folks. If I'm not doing something else, so we watched a few good series on TV. We watched one called Case Histories with Jason Isaacs.
Hmm.
It's pretty good. He basically plays like a private investigator in the UK. So yeah,
Mm. Nice. I'll check it out. What
yeah.
streaming service is it on?
Amazon Prime.
Okay, I'll check it out. What's it called
Yeah.
again?
Case Histories.
Case Histories. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm sorry. I was just like it popped into my head. I was thinking about. I didn't talk about this yet. I finished last week. The Haunting of Hill House.
How did you like that?
Oh my god. It was really like intense and scary and like emotional and just really well written. And I was like, and it weaved together so well at the end. I was like, oh my god, dude. Um, it was crazy. It's a really good. Wow, I love the direction of it, the pulp sort of storytelling. Crazy, absolutely insane, and again the way it like all weaved together, just nuts.
Damn. I should put that on my list as well as
You absolutely, dude. Episode 6, you're gonna finish that, and you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like
yeah.
I kid you not, dude.
Same
It's
with Midnight
insane.
Mass. I've heard really good things about that. And then
That's
Dark.
about the
I
same
need to
guy.
watch Dark.
Dark. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to start Midnight Mass. That's right.
Yeah, because I've heard some talk about that online. It was a brief blip, but like the stuff I've heard, I'm like, wow, this sounds really good. Okay, I got to start watching this. Shit.
No, for sure.
Yeah. I'm just not committed to watching TV shows because, like, at least with a movie, I'm like one and done, and I can actually kind of like sit with it and think about what I just watched.
No, it's hard. It's hard to sit down and watch a movie and enjoy it thoroughly.
Yeah.
Um, I will attest. It is a very very hard thing to do. But it's and that's what, and especially like there's now the new season of Black Mirror. I think we were talking about this earlier. No, I don't think we talked about this
Yes.
yet. But I have to definitely watch that in parts, like one episode at a time. Really fucks. We were talking about this last week. That's right. I'm really excited to start that. There's just so much TV I'm gonna watch. I'm still trying to watch JoJo. My girl just got me back onto Demon Slayer. I'm gonna start watching that again.
Well, what part of JoJo are you still on? Are you still on like?
Season 1.
Oh wow.
I
You,
haven't really. It's a lot of episodes, dude. It's like, and I have a busy lifestyle, man.
dude, I managed to finish like fucking part 6 and like get so fucking satisfied. Well, part
That's
6
great.
in like the anime, like in terms of like it gets confusing, but they have like different parts for both the manga and then the anime. So technically, part
Mm-hmm.
6 is part 5 when you think about it. But yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, it's just
yeah,
how they direct. I think like
because they
yeah,
condense Phantom Blood and Battle Tendency into like one story arc that continues, which is dumb because it is two separate story arcs.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to transfer the media, right? Like I know that like with One Punch Man, the manga, I think the first season of the anime was like volumes 1 to 11 or 12, I think, of One Punch Man, and then season 2 was 13 to something. I haven't finished the manga. I watched more of the anime than I read the manga. I actually need to get more of the manga. I have a girlfriend who works at a bookstore, but yeah. So that's just hard to transfer the media into a concise way that's sort of accurate and keeps with the parts effectively.
Yeah.
Especially when there's just so much story. I mean, like, and it's great so far. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really intrigued. It's wacky. It's interesting. It's really fun. I love the character. Like, I fell in love with who was the Italian guy for the beginning? Zeppeli.
Oh yeah, Baron von
Zeppeli.
Zeppeli. Yeah.
Zeppeli. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that guy. Love Speedwagon.
Oh,
Um,
Speedwagon, best character in the fucking series.
no, absolutely. He's a homie, dude.
Oh, 100%.
No, yeah, it's great. I'm loving that show. It's interesting. Um, I need to keep watching it. It's just hard to like make the time for it
Yeah.
because like I go out a lot and then like I have people over and they don't like watching TV. They like watching movies or like
Yeah.
listening to music. Um, so yeah, it's really hard to find the time. And then I'm working all the time, so it's like
There is one movie I should watch. I've just learned about it recently. It's called The Borderlands. It is in the UK, but in America, it's most likely going to be called Final Prayer. But it's a great premise for like this found footage horror movie.
oh, interesting.
Yeah, basically these three guys investigate like a church on behalf of the Catholic Church because there was some video that surfaced of like a religious experience and event that happened at this church, so they have to like go there and like either confirm it or debunk it, and then it gets into this like Lovecraftian horror like at the end of the movie.
Oh, interesting.
But for the most part, it's like a social commentary on how people of certain backgrounds deal with faith and whatnot, and how that affects their lives personally. And the ending I hear is like over the fucking top, like incredible. Like it makes you feel like so alone and terrified at the same time.
Damn, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, no, look up The Borderlands, or if it's by the other title, Final Prayer.
Final Prayer. There's a really good horror series on Max. It's Indonesian. It's called Folklore.
Folklore. Okay.
And so it's like these old folklores that are said that Avatar: The Way of Water is on Max. I had to watch that. I missed out on that in the theater, but yeah. So and what streaming service is that show on?
It's not a show, it's a movie.
The movie. Sorry.
I don't actually know. Let me see. I have that app just watched, so I can probably figure it out in just a second, because, internet be like it do. Okay, they have it to rent on Apple TV and Amazon and YouTube.
Oh, bad. Okay.
Yeah.
For only like what, $4?
Yeah, for $4.
Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out, man.
But I've heard nothing but good things about it, and it's a simple movie, hour and 29 minutes. So
It's an hour and a half. It's a 90-minute movie. That's the perfect movie, dude.
Exactly, 100%.
You don't need a movie longer than 90 minutes. Like maybe not even longer than like 2 hours.
Yeah, I mean, fucking Renfield was like the same thing. It was like 90 minutes, and it was pure fucking joy. Like Nick Cage being fucking batshit crazy as Dracula, and then like Nicholas Hoult giving his all as being like a pansy who finds his courage.
Hell yeah, dude. And then Aquafina's in it.
Yeah. The guy who plays Sonic the Hedgehog is just a coke fiend.
Oh, Ben Schwartz.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that. I need to watch that movie.
Wait, you haven't seen it? Oh my god.
No, I haven't seen it yet. I missed it. Dude. It's on. Is it on Max or what's it on?
I think you can rent it. I bought it for like I think like $14, but it was so fucking worth it because it's such a great film.
Okay, I'll definitely check it out, man.
Yeah, they keep referencing like ska music in the beginning of the movie. They're just like, ska's not dead.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. It's still kicking, dude.
It is. It is. Ska's is basically like, the world is fucked, but I got a fucking trumpet. Let's go.
Yep, exactly, dude. That's all it's about.
100%.
I'd say we've been recording for about an hour here. What do you say we clock out there, brother?
I would say you're 100% right. So this is the 9 to 5 boys on our crazy ramblings, clocking out.